Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to the Welded Life YouTube channel. I'm your host, Welded Life. And here we are. I got a new hat for today. And it is very special. I know it says, I know there's a brand behind this hat, but it's very applicable for the things that go on today. Totally effed. But today, very special. We're going to look at, it's been all over the news, all over everywhere, this group of protesters out at the Burning Man Festival, and everybody's had their chance to put their 2 cents in. I've kind of held back on this because I want to kind of get the full scope of it, find the full video so we can kind of go over that together piece by piece and just kind of really look at now. Before we get started, I know we are not a democracy. We are a democratic republic here in the United States of America. And I'm proud to be an American for that very reason. Because democracy, well, it has its pros and its cons, especially when the masses are easily duped, as we have seen in recent years. And for recent reasons. But I want to look at this because I keep seeing it. It keeps coming up on my YouTube feed. I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos and things like that. People reacting and just news in general. Just kind of see what's going on out there. So I thought this would be a very unique experience. So I want to say, what I was trying to get at is I have no problem with people who want to protest. And they have ideas and things they want to get out there to the people. We see it a lot with the what's her name, vegan booty, going out and just basically just like, she had a row with some restaurant owner, and basically instead of getting a lot of support for her cause, she's in fact increased this man's personal wealth because people are just sick of it. And it's come to kind of some of these boiling points where the pot is boiling over. I think at this point people are pretty well just sick of everything. They're just sick of it. They're sick of because I have no problem with you protest. You want to go out and protest, that's fine. But what I think what we're gonna see here, and I've watched it, like I said, I've watched this video different versions of this video over and over again, but we're gonna get right into it. I found this from freedomnews.tv here on YouTube. You can find the full climate protesters shut down Burning Man, Rangers ram through the blockade. We've all seen it. Well, let's take a good full look at the whole thing. You already have these people who come out here and they've set up their little display.
Cool, great artwork.
We're gonna kind of great artwork, and you just see. Okay, I want to start right there. At least, like, see me. If that were me, if I were that guy, the guy here in the shorts. I've got some kind of I'm sure some kind of laced lollipop, as you'll see him enjoying. I would have watered it up and threw it on the ground, because at the point that you're impeding traffic like this, fuck what you've got to say. I have nothing to say to you. I'm not going to listen to you. They're literally protesting at a festival, or on the route to a festival, on this main thoroughfare, this state highway. With to people who are already probably going to be on their side about, climate change, and there's climate deniers out there, and I can see the arguments on both sides, and so do I think we as ants on the grand scheme of things, we're ants on Mother Earth's back. She has shaken loose plenty of species from their mortal coils from this planet and reduced them to history and fossils at this point. So I don't think we are so powerful as a species that Mother Earth couldn't say, well, you fucked around, time to find out. And this I think this video is a whole bunch of fuck around and find out. But I would have tossed it on the ground just to piss him off. So he was nice enough to at least put that there. Oh, obligatory American hat. American flag cowboy hat. Love it. I want one. I do wear wide brim hats usually, but they're not conducive to headphones, so I don't usually wear. We do see people like Oxhorn wearing his derby or bowler hat, where the sides get all. I hate that he wears it. The sides get all pushed up. I'm like, oh, dude, it's a great hat, and you're ruining it.
Shit. I'm throwing off the fucking road and start driving through, and
We just get enough people. We'll just drag the trailer out of the way, and we'll just
let's do it.
Obviously, you know you need to film it.
Okay. First of all, you're discussing this. Like, they're gonna drag it out of the way, whatever. And dude's already got an armload of stuff. What are you gonna do there? What are you gonna do there, partner? What are you gonna do there, cowboy hat? What are you gonna do? You go put your shit back in your car, then come up. Hell.
I don't fucking give a fuck.
Oh, he don't.
Fucking press. Come on. What's the point?
Oh, they've done typical, just stereotypical activist thing. You can see the chains out, and just this hipster fucking douchebag kind of. Dude, what are you wearing a hard hat for and a lab coat for? You're out here at Burning Man protesting with your shades and your fucking rough looking shit. You are not. Get that fucking hard hat off,
What you
dude.
do better with what? With everything. No, I know that, but what the fuck are you doing? There's a traffic jam 10 miles down there.
Yeah, you guys are out of your fucking mind. People gonna run out of gas, water, like.
People run out of gas, run out of water, which they will so they're going to sit there idling and burning off all their gas, which they're going to turn around and have to go buy some more. So you've doubled the gas consumption to and from this festival while you protest what? Oh, we already saw, if you know what the protests about, the banners are like, stop jet fuel, climate. It's a climate change thing, so you know they're all against fossil fuels and shit like that. So I mean, come on, really? All right, keep going. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you're telling us
So you know
nothing.
nothing.
You're
So you know
burning
nothing.
more
Like,
gas
cool, you're
by
making
the
a fucking stand. We're all trying to go fucking burn. This has been hours and hours of bullshit to get to this fucking.
All right, they're not going to listen to you, buddy. You've got a barbed wire tattoo on your arm. That one, I think that the '90s called. They said laser tattoo removal is an option. And he's over here, America, yeah. The Hodge twins next, America, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good, but you should fucking know better than this.
doing here?
You should fucking know better than this. This is
Ass
fucking
clowns.
bullshit. Like, what
Ass clowns. Yes, I love that. Ass clowns. Pretty much. Is that Seth Rogen? Is he out there? Wait. It might be too much here. I love it's like Seth Rogen and Elvis had a love child. And that's this fucking. Oh my god, dude. And a V-neck on top of it. Oh my god, dude. It's striped V-neck at that. And with orange short. Dude, you're going to have to get somebody real fucked up if you're going to go to Burning Man and just lounge around with all the women there and just get fucked all week or however long the festival goes. I've never been to Burning Man. I don't know how long it goes. I know there was some hardships going on with them dealing with hypothermia and shit because of they get trapped because of weather and whatnot. Keep it in the ground. Wait, keep it in the ground. Fossil fuels. Keep it in the ground. There's also alternative theory for fuel, how fuel is actually made. You can actually go look this up. That's actually been silenced. That it's not actually fossil fuels. That the theory is, and I've looked into it because, I love conspiracy theory. The iron core of the earth, one of the byproducts of our molten iron core, is actually oil. I don't know how that works and the science behind it, but I've heard about this theory. So, okay, well, let's just go with it. It's dinosaur. It's old rotten dinosaurs. Which, if it were, you'd be able to research the biological component in there and find it. But let's, degrowth now. Degrowth what? Like, you want to get rid of all the farms and shit while we're at it? Because they take up land that disturbs habitats for animals, right? And hurt bug populations and stuff like that. Okay, so you want to do that? I don't know what her shirt says, but I really, she's chaining her, so you can see the chain around her waist. She's strapping in for the long haul too, and she's playing this fucking elevator fucking music. Are you like a masseuse? You're gonna give everybody a massage while they're there? Tell you what, that guy in the white lab coat there, honey, I bet he could use a quick handy. He's out there because he's trying to get in your panties, and you ain't gonna give him none of that because he's not even a beta male. He's like a delta male. He's just there. Abolish. I
Can you
want to
help
say
me lift
abolish.
this up, and then we're gonna
Abolish.
put it to the side? Thank you. Please.
Abolish capitalism. Abolish capitalism. Okay, I want to note that you're all wearing all these people out there like masseuse lady. I'm gonna start calling her a massage lady, with her massage parlor music or whatever. I mean, I'm talking about. I'm not talking like shady massage parlor. I'm talking about like legit, back rub, that kind of thing. I'm talking about stuff with the happy ending. Abolish capitalism. Well, capitalism helped build that trailer you've got stretched out across the road there. It helped produce all the products basically that you're using, wearing, like your shades. Capitalism makes business for people to make money so they can make more products for you to enjoy and or use for your shitty ass protest. So let's abolish that so we can go all live in a third world fucking country. Even the socialist countries of the world that have socialized medicine and more socialist on the side of their safety nets or social safety nets and stuff, they all benefit greatly from capitalism. But let's not look at that. Oh wait a minute, hold on. They can't be against oil. They're using these camping chairs. They use this nylon and polypro material. That's all made with an oil base. I hope none of y'all are using anything made of plexiglass or plastics, because you'd be fucking hypocrites for that. Let's see if we find anything while we go.
No, you're on property. No, we gotta get.
Oh, let's not talk about the steel used to make that trailer as well as the aluminum used. I'm gonna assume aluminum for the flagpoles for their little commie banners here. Aluminum. I don't know if I read somewhere, and I want to go back and find it. That aluminum was originally, because of it was not a highly used material, not for a long time until we got to more of the industrialized nations. But you get back in pre-revolutionary times, we get back into those. A lot of your finer china was made out of aluminum. Like kings dined on aluminum. Now it's what we use for our sodas. Usually I in bed and work on leather projects like stitching together stuff, so I use a straw. Don't judge me. Anywho.
I'm sorry. Help us, people. We got shit to do.
There's your real threat there, man bun. That's the real problem. We should have a protest against man buns. Like I used to have long hair back in the day, down the middle, down to about here on me. Below the shoulder blades, almost, maybe even as low as that at some point. Start to get the split ends, you have to trim it up, whatever. I had that long before. And never once did I ever put my shit up in a fucking man bun. And I just, dude, really. Anyway.
Sorry. We gotta fucking move.
Capitalism made those chains, just so you know, and not like a metaphoric kind of like slavery, capitalism is slavery, man, kind of way. I mean, kind of like in a mass production kind of way. So capitalism is what fueled the industry, industrial revolution, that kind of thing. Products being made in mass, like chains. Oh wait. The thing on that post, is that made out of plastic? Probably. Oh, yeah, another oil-based product. Yeah, you fucking hypocrites. We're going to break all this shit apart. We're going to break all this fucking shit apart because this is all just fucking garbage. I don't know who this fucking group is. From my understanding, it's a couple different groups, but the ones that had the trailer, as one is that you see their little logo there. And he's trying to put it back down. He's right. You can't block a major thoroughfare like that. You can't do it. If you want to protest, stand on the side of the road. See if you can get people to slow down and like maybe have a little, a check. See if they want to take your fucking pamphlet. Protest at Burning Man. Do your setup at Burning Man. A lot of your people there will be there to support you. They'll sign your fucking petitions, and probably smoke a doob with you. Kids, don't do drugs. And that man bun is purely a sign of, kids, you shouldn't do drugs.
Block the fucking road.
You're going to hurt someone.
I don't care.
Look, there's traffic coming.
The man bun says, you're going to hurt someone. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, you're about to hurt a whole bunch of other people when they run out of gas and water and ways to keep cool, because it's a treacherous journey out to Burning Man, from my understanding, from all accounts that I've heard. It's a bit of a trek and a bit of a danger if you got to. Oh wait, more plastic. There's little zip ties to hold this shit together. You couldn't even fucking get a welder. None of you are a welder enough to go, let me just, maybe even a fabricator enough to go, let me weld that together, this little frame here together, weld all that together, and then make a little hinge that allows that to drop back, this little leg to fold back when you fold it up so it'll lay down flat, and maybe have a little catch down here wherever this leg meets, so that you could pin it in place so that it doesn't flop out and bend the hinge. That would have been a good construction. But these people have nothing to offer society except for, we know how to complain. Well, why don't you make the green damn technologies so we don't have to use fossil fuels? Something that's fully functional, that we don't have to worry about driving around an electric car with batteries that might go the way of, what was the Note 10 that blew up, that they were catching fucking fire in people's pockets. Oh, not to mention those green technologies that make those batteries, dealing with cobalt and other rare earth minerals that we don't have really a lot here that I'm aware of, but they are, they do use child labor in other countries to fucking get. Yeah. Fuck you guys. These people are fucking garbage.
With medical problems here, and you want me to be in the fucking...
Okay, they're here people who have medical problems. Well, they probably shouldn't be there if they have medical problems out in the desert heat in a potentially dangerous situation if shit goes south. Apart from protesters being douchebags. This guy's got the right idea. Just fucking drive around these turds. Me personally, I would have gotten somebody like, all right, you're going to hop in the back of my SUV here. I've got these chains. We're going to hook up to this end of this turd. And we're going to basically kick fucking hard hat in the face off to the side. And we're going to hook up to it real quick, and we're just going to pull it out of the fucking road. Because there's no way they're going to get back out there fast enough before traffic, this traffic jam that they've started is going to let them back onto the road to block it again. But it is a little bit harsh on my side, and I realize that. But I would have strapped up to that motherfucker real quick and just ran that motherfucker out of there. I was like, yeah, you see me hooking, you better fucking get the fucking beating feet off of there. And of course, they're chained. They're so dedicated. They're chained in. They could slide it off of their waist. See how that chain's fucking hanging down? Yeah, you ain't strapped in. You're not ready to go the distance. Fuck you. Call the cops. Yeah, call the fucking cops. Yeah, because you're all going in jail. Quick, strap me in to my...
Wait for the cops. No, the cops are coming. They're right over there. Right now. Oh, we're not burners?
Break the plastic zip ties on there. Bust their zip ties.
You're putting my life at risk.
No, honey, you're putting your life at risk by standing out in the desert like a dumbass strapped to a trailer in the middle of the fucking state highway. Don't tell me you're at fucking risk. You could have sat on the side of the highway and been not at risk. Literally. When you are doing stupid shit, no one fucking cares about your life at risk. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That is the alternate formula to fuck around and find out.
This is a road. Are you really burners? This was government onto the floor. This is the democracy. This is the democracy.
No, it's not a democracy. It's a representative democracy. You see?
You have a right to protest.
Ah, you have a right to protest, yes, but you do not have a right to impede traffic on a state highway.
Get the cops. Get the cops.
Get the cops. Yeah, get the cops. You're in the wrong. You just think because you're loud and annoying you can do it.
So you're going to believe like human beings then, and then I'll treat you like an animal. Look at this frost coming out. This is a democracy. Yeah, it's a democracy. We have a lot of people that you're fucking up on the road. And you guys are doing bullshit.
Are you a burner?
This is how we're trying to wake up the community. Yes, but like, you guys are fucking up the highway.
Some of these people aren't for Burning Man. Some of them are, but some of them are just, this is the road they take to wherever they're going. From my understanding.
No, No. You don't seem like you're in an official capacity if you're blocking one, but this is how this
Yeah, to block off a road so that you can do shit like this, you have to have permits. There are legal ways to block a road, but it's not gonna get. You're not gonna get a permit out here because it's a major thoroughfare. It's not gonna happen.
not how you do it, and how you do it.
So literally breaking the law.
Baby, lock in and shut up, please. Lock in.
Doing this, man. Every change in society came from civil disobedience.
Civil disobedience. You're not being civil. You're literally blocking traffic, putting lives in danger. This is not civil disobedience. This is malicious. Because if one of these vehicles sitting out here breaks down and someone gets fucking stranded, their blood is on your hands, dude. In which case, it's not civil disobedience. It's attempted murder. Well, it's not quite. I'm exaggerating, and I'm going to realize that I'm doing so.
All of them.
Of course it does, man, but
Who's the highway patrol off duty? Not just here. Is there a highway patrol?
we're waiting for cops.
What's going on? Hey.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Civil disobedience. Kick the shit out of their shit and break it. Look at the line. I mean, the line's probably quarter mile, maybe block. I don't. Of course, I don't know how far forward the camera is from where they're actually, being menaces to society and decent human beings. I'm assuming decent human beings just want to go have a good time and revel in there. Literally, the people are going to be like, you know what? And especially these people who went. Some of these people, ended up in that shit show that happened after the fact when they all kind of got stranded out there and hypothermia and all that jazz. So, it's like, yeah. So, some of them really just regret their life choices at this point. Stuck out in the heat, and then they get stuck out there with all the bullshit. Ugh. Yep. Camper saying, fuck you. We'll go around. Leading the charge. Personally, I would have whipped my shit around and just blasted exhaust at them for a while until I got bored of them.
What are you guys?
Why are you attacking people who...
Okay, here's the thing. Mr. Soft ass, why are you guys out here? What do you do? Just stop fucking around with these clowns. You are not convincing these fucking asshats to move. Put your flyers away, honey. You killed trees to make those. Thank you. You are contributing to the climate change problem. Why didn't you have that in an e-file? You could get emails on a piece of paper and just emailed them their flyer that they never would have opened the email for anyway. But so you're passing out basically litter. This is going to go into the trash can and contribute to the dumps and landfills around the country. Congratulations, you've failed.
We're not the ones causing the problem. Attack the big corporations. Attack the government.
Why don't you take your own damn advice and instead of shitting on the people who are probably already siding with you, maybe go out and protest the government or these big corporations. Oh no, you'd rather just stick it to people who are just wanting to go and have a good time. No. This is why you're losing. And though I don't agree with the violence that took place on January 6th, the sentiment is correct. While the summer of fiery yet peaceful protests took place on the West Coast and throughout the country, with two certain groups that showed up protesting fascism and certain kind of supremacy or whatever. I'm trying to be careful, YouTube. I don't want YouTube getting mad at me because free speech isn't free speech on YouTube. So instead of going to protest them, you're taking it to people who are side. This is how you make people not, take your own advice. Go stand on the Capitol steps. Go protest at the White House. Go protest, at whatever. I don't know where Burning Man is. Whatever the state body, Capitol building, there. Go protest there. Let them hear your cries. You've only got like a handful of fucking people. Because nobody wants to, none of you fucking, couch surfing, pizza roll eating mama's boys, basement dwellers wanted to show up and stand out in the heat and do this, except for your dumb ass. who wanted to go out, stand in the heat and protest people who are on your side. You're protesting people who would normally probably protest with you. Yeah. So take your own advice and go protest them.
Don't attack us.
Don't attack.
We're all in the same boat here, guys.
No, we're not in the same boat. You are not like me. You and I are not alike. I appreciate your freedom of speech. I think you should have freedom of speech. But when you're spouting stupidity like this fucking clown, no. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You can fucking ease on down the road. Ease on down the road. And that's from The Wiz, a Motown classic, which I love, that version of The Wizard of Oz, only for the music. And you have Nipsey Russell. And, okay, anyway, I'm getting off topic.
This is the most liberal group of people you can find on the planet.
I can finally say somebody liberal group of the planet, and you're fucking pissing them off.
Look, liberal policies. Biden is drilling more oil than any president since Bush. Like,
you did not just say that, hon. I'm going to pretend that you didn't say that, but no, you did. You fucking did just say this. I think maybe we should take a moment to look up gas prices under the previous administration and realizing they're fast closing in on $4 a gallon. Well, I think right here, right now, it was fast approaching, but it's down to about here where I'm at, about $3.50-ish, give or take a little bit. I think it was if I could get some cents off at the pump based on gas station reward programs, I might be able to get it down a little bit. The average gas price is higher. If you have high supply, we'll do a little quick econ lesson for everybody who doesn't know, because clearly this dumbass doesn't understand. Here's how supply and demand works, honey. When you have high supply and your demand is, to say, your supply is at a 10, right, maxed. You're producing as much oil as you possibly can. And your demand is at a constant, it will be a price. When that amount of production decreases, as the supply decreases and the demand is at steady or increasing, those prices will increase. And considering we're having a price increase per gallon of our gas, he ain't drilling more, he's drilling less. But let's talk about the fact that he's begged the Saudis for oil. Please produce more oil and send it our way. Are you fucked in the head? He did not renew certain drilling contracts that on places where it would be fairly easy to drill, and said, "Well, we got some. We still got them that they're taken, but those are ones where it's difficult to get the oil and the processes it would take to refine said oil, based on where it's being extracted from, was garbage." Find my resources on that, but he's not upped the amount of oil drilling contracts. He's not even kept them at a constant from his predecessor. He's in fact reduced the oil production in this country. He made us energy dependent, not independent as it was under the previous administration. Honey, you are fucking high. I don't know what you got in them bottles, but it sure as shit ain't fucking water.
come on. So liberalism is not the answer either. We need to change the system. We need burners to rise up. You're intelligent. You're a conscious human being.
They may be intelligent, honey, but clearly you are not, and your argument is garbage.
Awakened. We have it. Here's a flyer.
Oh, we have a flyer. We have a flyer.
It didn't say anything about Biden. If you read it, you see it says system change.
No, but you were talking about Biden like you know something about what the fuck's going on. And he's probably looking at you going, Biden's drilling less oil. He's all about the Green New Deal, right? That was the whole pitch, right? Something here don't add up. Something sounds fucky. And I think we know where it is.
Three principles: radical honesty, advocate for change. If we can make
Just because you can change something doesn't mean you should change something, honey. I think you need to understand that.
a full city of 100,000 people in the desert with zero resources on a dry lake bed, we can actually change some policies.
A city of 100. Talk about Burning Man having 100,000 people there with zero resources. No, these people came with coolers and campers and ways to make energy. They may have had like batteries and gasoline powered shit. I guarantee you they got gasoline generators. They drove in on a gas powered combustion engine. I guarantee you they didn't come out there without resources. Fucking idiot.
We did. We've been talking to the government. They don't care about working class people. They don't.
No, Joe doesn't. That's why our economy's in the shithole. Despite what they want to tell you, inflation means your economy's in the shitter. If you're seeing inflation, your economy's in the shit. No, Biden didn't. There was somebody who did, but you know, we listened to sleepy, creepy, piss pants Biden, and now we are where we are. So you're complaining to people who are also suffering, when you should be complaining to the people who run the country. These people don't change anything unless they're in politics. All they can do is wave their signs around. We are protesters. You're not doing anything there. You're standing in the middle of the desert, twiddling your fucking thumbs. No one cares out there. It's a desert. There's nothing out there. Go to an oil rig and protest there. That makes far more sense. Block the driveways for the workers going in. Of course, it won't do well. They don't protest there because they know how they'll get fucking dealt with. They've seen this shit going on over in Europe when they cement themselves to the M roads and they just cut them loose and leave the cement on their hands and say, good luck to you. This is why they're doing it here.
Don't care about us. I am a working class person trying to go to work. Me too, brother. They don't care about us. The government doesn't care about us. I'm on your team.
I will say the government in general, probably not. But there are good politicians amongst them. I've been watching policies here in the last decade, kind of more so since 2016. I was paid more attention about 10 years ago, more attention. Then I could really start paying attention in 2016 because, well, obviously, because I was listening to what was being said and what was actually being said when I went back and watched it. He says, fuck your protest, I'm going. He's going to work. It's extended a little bit. Oh, you're gonna block their side route. This is what you call a useful idiot. So we're gonna block off all paths around. Personally, I would inch up on him as close as I could, and then just lay on the horn until he's fucking deaf. That's me, but that's just me being a dick, and I absolutely would in this occasion because it would be the right kind of asshole for this situation. Okay, you can't block it all, buddy. You better lay down across the whole thing.
You're anti-climate change. I think you're in the wrong place. Go to New York. Go to a better place.
We've done it also.
Oh, go to New York, yeah. You're probably gonna get mugged. I've heard about their crime rates going through the roof since everybody with money's bailed. Oh, not everybody. Businesses are closing. Immigrants are piling in. Illegal immigrants piling in. I said illegal immigrants because they are here illegally. They're not seeking sanctuary. Most of them are here seeking economic refuge, which is different and not covered by the laws on immigration. So you can go read these things. They exist.
An unsafe environment for other humans.
We're not here to debate that, though.
It's the opposite of what you want.
They're all telling them you're getting the opposite effect of what you want. You are having the reverse effect of what you want here by doing this. They are literally telling them you are fucking up here.
I support this planet. Like, fuck you.
You guys need to move.
Reservation.
I was just saying,
Reservation's about 15 miles that way. You can have your protest there. Not here.
I think that last dude just told him go to Burning Man and protest. Great.
I don't know. I'm not.
Get on and take a ride.
No way. We don't want to follow it. I don't, guys. I'm really attached here. I'm attached.
Yes, well, get it.
We are attached.
Yeah, you don't have to be. You chose to be stupid. And once again, we've seen how once again, we've seen how attached she is. She could slide that over her hips and be done, but she would scream. I'm sure she would scream rape. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have said that word. Sorry, YouTube. She would scream the R word. Right? If someone tried to slide that down over her hips so she could be free of it. Me personally, I'd make sure I had a pair of bolt cutters and just, nobody does out here though, of course. Maybe that guy that was angry before would have, but who knows. We're going to sit on it so you can't move it. Well, it's on wheels. We don't care if you sit on it. We'll still move it. I mean, tip up, move back. First of all, the problem here with this removal of protesters is that you're grabbing this flimsy ass shit that they've zip tied to the rest of it, right? With their trailer hitch. That they kind of, look, we get it good. It's good. It'll block the whole thing. We can get 2 lanes with it. Flip. Don't even worry about that. Lift here, up slightly, and roll. And there, she's trying to go back the other way.
Get out the way! Get out the way!
You are getting hurt by the system.
Move!
Getting hurt by the system.
Through.
Nobody injured. There's no reason to block the road. I mean,
Right.
there's nobody injured, so it's like, please, you can move the debris out of the way.
Go back to where you came.
I'm sorry that you lost your shit.
You probably are from Ireland or fucking way far away. Get out of here.
Nobody's injured, so you should definitely clear the road.
I don't know where she's going with that Ireland comment, but she's one of these ones to get them the hell out of here. And I don't know where you were going with that, but not where I would have gone with that.
We're waiting for the police.
You probably would have gone with California or.
I don't care. Get the hell off. You guys are just causing problems. Let them through.
That's the sign there about private jets. Stop, ban private jets. What fucking clowns?
Holly, he's volatile. Do not tempt him, please.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, he said he's volatile. You might want to get out of his fucking way then before he runs you over. You're gonna find out what the Ram and Dodge Ram means here real soon, honey. You might want to get the fuck out of the way. You too, there, burning bush.
It's a peaceful protest. It's a peaceful protest.
Oh, it's a peaceful protest. No, son, you're holding people hostage in dangerous climate, in a dangerous situation, in the desert with limited resources. Limited resources. You are the problem.
It's a peaceful protest.
This is a non-
They got no other way to get.
Fucking just cold cock her and get her done. Just knock her fucking straight the fuck out, drag her out the way, and go on to the next one that wants to start some shit with you. Just fucking they're on, as far as I know, they're on like Native American land. So why aren't you? If I were her, because just judging by her complexion, now I may be wrong in this. She sounds like she may have some. I have some Native American heritage myself, Cherokee. You couldn't tell from my complexion, but according to my grandmother, that's according to my grandmother. You could start throwing the stuff. Start calling her a colonizer, and that she's out here colonizing your section of highway or state route, whatever, and see how she fucking just how her brain fucking melts.
Touch me. Move. They gotta get
This is a non-violent protest.
It's a peaceful. You're going to hurt her.
If she gets out of the way, he won't hurt her.
You're a burner. You don't kill people. It's a peaceful protest.
What are they gonna do? Okay, now over in Europe and stuff, when these fucking asshats do this kind of shit, people just drag them off the roads and stuff. What are they gonna do if they start protesting in places that may have people a little unhinged with pew-pews? Okay, there's gonna be something bad happens because they're gonna fuck with the wrong hillbilly, and I've known a few that they probably shouldn't own firearms, but Second Amendment is what it is, and they're gonna cross the wrong paths. And somebody going to jail, prison, and somebody probably going to go to the local funeral home as a result of some encounter like this. Because you can't just stand on the side of the road and protest or go to Burning Man and protest. You are escalating the situation by continuing to block traffic. And rising temperatures, well, they did a study, and I don't remember where the study was done. I'd have to look up the information. If you're interested in the information on those studies or anything I've commented on thus far, make sure you let me know. Make sure you also, by the way, hit that subscribe button. That'd be great. And maybe hit the like button if you like what you're seeing, and just let me know what you think in the comments about what's going on here with this peaceful protest. It's a peaceful protest. No, it's not. You're holding people hostage. Peaceful protest is you peacefully sitting on the side and waving your signs and being all fuck the man and shit like you do, right? You're not. You're impeding traffic and causing a problem in a desertous climb. I mean, I don't see any bodies of water nearby. I see mountains that you're not going to be able to escape over if shit went south. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Peaceful protest.
This is a non-violent protest.
Non-violent, but she going to flip him the bird. Yeah. Let's antagonize. See, more antagonistic. Yeah, I mean, not that the people trying to get around are any less. Like I was saying, there's a scientific study there. They took people and put them in a room, like I don't know if it was a family or what, and they had the temperature to normal temperature. And every so often they would increase the temperature by 1 degree. And the hotter it got, when it finally got hot enough, as their temperature rose to after a certain point, you watched anger and aggression tendencies go up. You're going from 0 to 100 here in the desert now, with people out here having to deal with this shit, right? And judging from the shadow, you're probably, assuming this is day side of things, you're probably looking at about 10 o'clock, maybe. I don't know for sure. It's not high noon yet, but it soon will be. And the temperatures are quickly rising in the desert, as they do. So these people are not going to get any nicer to these protesters. And if they think that they're going to start listening to them as the heat increases, they are fucking sadly mistaken. Sorely mistaken. Yeah, he's already reached his boiling point. We need to let him through.
Whoa! Go ahead, keep going. Go, let's see. Let's see.
Is this who we are?
Yeah, once again, I'm really attached to it. No, you're not. Your belt is attached to you. Whatever's holding your pants up, that's attached to you. This, with this much gap, is not. You are fooling yourself. You didn't really want to be there, like I said before.
Can you help me lift this? Do you understand how heavy this is?
This ain't fucking heavy.
How? She's just like, no, it's not fucking heavy. Let me just grab this big steel bit here and just yank you and it around like fucking rag dolls, honey. You see how heavy it is? Yeah, maybe go back home and go back to your basement and maybe go protest somewhere where the environment's a little more hospitable to you, and maybe get a permit to block a road.
Lift this fucker and you move it over like that.
Wow. You should stop the traffic if you want to get out.
Stop him so I can get through.
If you want to get out.
She knows. Oh, and the police have showed up. Yes. Rangers to the rescue. Because the eyes of the ranger are upon you. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't go. I won't sing it.
This man, get off the highway.
Fuck off before you fuck around and find out. Over.
This is a state route. Everybody will be arrested if not. 30 seconds. Send your leader to my vehicle. Let's talk. Get off the fucking road.
Apart from the get off the fucking road, perfectly reasonable. Send somebody to talk to me, move your shit off the road in the meantime, or you will all be arrested. I wonder if they're going to comply. We all know how this ends. So, if anybody's wondering, I'm going to stop it here. I'm not even going to go any further with the video. We all know what happens. They don't comply. They start some shit. Eventually, they unstrap themselves because he says he's going to ram and get their shit off the road forcibly with his vehicle. And of course, Little Miss, here, like, okay, wait. Now, in other videos, and I will say, because there's some controversy over this guy getting arrested, because he does get, this guy here in the blue does get arrested. I don't see him in a whole lot of the other stuff. So he may have just wandered up. But he's definitely helping them, I guess. I don't know. But he's definitely, at this point that the cop shows up, I would have gone back to my vehicle and got in, because that proves that I'm not a part of this shit. Right? Police are there. Time to go, bitches. Time to roll, because he's here to handle shit. Get the fuck out the way. But we're gonna watch this. Pamphlets and, wait. No, wait. Wait, I take that back. He's got a stack of pamphlets in his hands. It looks like he's helping them pass out shit. So he wasn't up here with the main procession of bullshit up here where they're blocking the road. He was walking down, probably handing out pamphlets. I bet we could catch him in a snippet of something else handing out pamphlets. Right. I'm over here getting I'm going to post this on my TikTok. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. And like, you'll come up with your hands up to an officer. And second of all, you ran up to an officer. Don't run at a police officer in a situation like that where things are tense. No. Hard Hat's still doing his best to just be Hard Hat. He really just wants to sit over here near masseuse lady over here. Oh, God. We know how this ends. Let's watch a little bit more. Oh, backup is en route. Magically, look at there. She ain't chained up no more. Imagine how that works, because there's shitty craftsmanship on their road blockade, right? You did shitty fucking work. You should be ashamed of yourself for that horrible piece of shit that you put together on that damn trailer. That was good metal and you fucked it up. That's really what pisses me off. That's what pisses Welded off. You fucked around with the damn steel. What's wrong with you? You could have made it right. Oh, but then we know they road cleared. Yeah. Better move. Yep. What are you screaming for? Oh my gosh, I'm screaming, man. Get him. Fucking arrest all of them. You're not nonviolent. You're holding people hostage, you dumbass. You hear that fucking burning bush over there? We're not violent. No, you're holding people hostage in the damn desert. And you're doing it without a weapon doesn't mean that you're nonviolent. Fucking idiots. Oh. I'm going to finish the video, this portion of the video now. This is great. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. I might look the other way on this bunch of fucking turds. Oh, man bun, you're going to stand up and say something. Stand up and say you were all mouth before about democracy and protesting. And where are you at? Where are you at? You're laying down. Just the man bun just weighed him down. The man bun just weighing him down. With his...
Mental protester.
We're just peaceful. Blah. Oh, I want to shake for the camera. Look startled. Oh, I'm shaking. Look shaking. Yeah, no. Oh, she got a little scuff on her elbow. Oh, see that hot pavement that you just experienced on your elbow? You know that hurts so bad. And I know later in the video they show. I want to stop right there. That is because hot pavement makes the cars warmer. I don't know if you know this, but this is my take on this. This is what I got to say about it. You know, they all get arrested, road gets cleared, people go on Burning Man, and then they suffer for being at Burning Man because shit goes south with the weather or something there. I don't know exactly what happened, but they're all there suffering for hypothermia and stuff like that. You see what I'm getting at here? Yeah. God, this is just look. I'm all for peaceful protest when it's a peaceful protest. But when you are causing a situation like this where it doesn't need to be happening, and you're blocking traffic, you don't know who's in that line, who's in the traffic. You know who you're blocking. They could have medical emergencies. They could have lupus, which means sun is not your friend. I don't know why you want to live in that climate if you have lupus, but whatever. To each their own. Maybe they're born and raised there and they got lupus. Sun is not your friend. In fact, I know somebody who very close to me who has lupus and was out on Current River. Just a nice little slow little river that you can coast down on an inner tube. No real fast rapids or nothing. Everybody goes out there, and so there's little island areas in the river where the water parts. And people go out there and they'll sit out there with their little inner tubes and have some beer, and they'll chill out, have a good time. And then when they're done, they'll float on down the river and go throw their trash away, all that good stuff, you know. And she went out there, and she was applying sunblock, SPF 100. Every 30 minutes, and her legs, by the time it was done, she was dipping a towel that she had to dry off when she got out. She didn't care. She was dipping it in water, putting it over her legs. The aftermath was her legs were purple. I mean, purple. I don't mean like they were really red. I mean they were fucking turning purple from the effects of the lupus and how the sun affected her. So it could have killed her. Yeah. And you don't know if there's people with even worse conditions sitting in that line that you're blocking because you got to protest capitalism and oil. Right. You don't know what's going on. But the fact remains is that you were doing it and you thought we're nonviolent. Well, you're literally holding people hostage in a desert's climb. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You're in the fucking wrong. Go to Burning Man and set up a tent and hand out flyers. Not on the state route. That's all I got to say about that. It's been real good. I want to do some more of these reaction videos, but that's going to require you hitting that subscribe, hitting that like button. Make sure you come see me and check me out on Twitch. Well, as soon as I get everything figured out over here on this end, I've got a lot. I stream Fallout 76. I stream Star Citizen and other games that I play at random. Come check me out on Twitch. Anywhere that I am on social media, it's going to be Welded Life here, Welded Life there, Welded Life everywhere. But in the meantime, unlike these people, y'all be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And above all things, y'all have an absolutely, positively blessed day. Deuces.